What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Aries the Cosmic Wizard, and this is going to be a daily reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So, Aries, like I said, you guys have been killing it, all right? Like, you all have just been killing it over here in the comments, and I'm just enjoying it. You all have been just... It's really... It just feels so fucking good, okay, to just wake up and just read all the comments. And like, I try to heart and look at that Two of Cups. I love you guys too in the Chariot. We have been kicking it over here, Aries. You know that. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing. Please go into the description box if you resonate and you want to get you a reading. All right, I can do a Google Zoom, we can do a FaceTime, I can do a pre-recorded video, whatever you want me to do. Go ahead and get in on the schedule, okay? It's 30 minutes, $25. For an hour, it's $50. I think that's pretty reasonable. I can't go no lower than that, y'all. I really can't. But you know what? You can sit here and watch these free videos. You can do that. That's fine with me too. I love you guys. All right, Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups came out in reverse. So there could be two people here. Libra, Aries, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy here. Could be two people here. They got a lot to say. All right, Aries. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just saw two cards come out. So you could have some people. But let's see what you all need to hear for y'all daily reading. I'm going to let this just be we'll just let this reading see where it goes, okay? We don't need to be specific. We'll just see what happens. Whatever comes out, it comes out. It's what you need to hear for today. All right? Today is Tuesday, August 26th. It is 9:46 a.m. All right, Aries. Let's get into this fucking reading. Oh, there you are. Surprise! That's the Fool. So, you all may have taken a leap of faith here, or you may have definitely looked into like a new opportunity here in the recent past. You could have started a new job, you could have gotten a relationship, a new apartment, a new journey. I feel like this is something that was outwardly expressed. Ooh, yes, you left something behind. It was so freeing to take this new opportunity. I'm feeling like you moved. I don't know why. It's just feeling like you moved, or you cut out some toxic energies around you or some toxic people. It's like there was a lot of burdens that you had placed upon yourself. And I say placed upon yourself because people may come to us with a lot of different things, right? Like a job. Oh, I need you to do this. 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 Can you do this for me? And ultimately, we could be like, no, I don't have to do any of that. Oh, can you watch your sister and then watch the kids? It's like, no, I don't have to do any of those things. And you're taking your power back, or you've taken your power back. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. I still see you as this very loving and nurturing person, though. There's someone here who I feel like you are really pouring into yourself. And the more you pour into yourself, the easier it is for you to show up in the easier it is for you to show up for other people. And I think, now I can read this two different ways as well, okay? I see someone here who may have taken an opportunity or a leap of faith with you, and it has elevated their life. You could be a very nurturing person. So this is either you or someone who has came towards you. They see you as this very motherly, maybe not motherly, but like loving, emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent person. You're someone who is able to be very nurturing and caring for those around you. And it's only because you've walked away from a situation or a person or a group of people here with this Ten of Wands that was very burdensome. It was a lot of stress. It was a lot of just, like, you just had too many things on your plate. Like, it was just too much. Like, I mean, you could be communicating this This is a very loving energy. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've gotten off the hamster wheel of life, like this continuous like need to maybe, like I said, show up for other people, or keeping up with the Joneses, trying to, well, we need two incomes because I want to drive lavish vehicles or whatever it is. And, there's nothing wrong with any of that stuff, right? Of course not. But you could have been like, you know what? It's not worth it. This little second job that I had to go get just so I could spend all this shit on Temu, it ain't worth it. Because that's really all I'm doing. I'm working two jobs, and half of the money that I'm making at the other job is not even going to the savings account like I said it was. It's going to me stress relief shopping because I hate my fucking, you know what I mean? It could be shit like that. Like, you ever done something like that where like you got like a second job or something with the intentions of like saving and putting up money and stuff, only to find that like the stress from that second job or whatever, it created a bigger shopping or drinking or something problem. I know I did that when I was younger. I was working at this restaurant, and like I was making decent money as a teacher. I was splitting rent with my roommates. We had like four of us. I was paying like $300 a month. Okay? And like the utilities wasn't shit. All I had was my little car note. That was like $250. Insurance was like another something, one something. So I didn't have that many bills, but I was working two jobs because I was like, I got extra time, why not? And the whole purpose was to like, get into save up money. So what was that gonna do? Buy a house, some shit like that. You know what I did instead? I went to the bars. I worked at a restaurant, and we would just, after the restaurant would close, everybody would just sit around and get drunk, and we take all our tips and we go next door to the this little jazz bar, and we had some friends that worked there, and they started open a little later. So basically, I was taking my tips to go tip out my friends because they was giving us drinks and shit. So, and I was making good money at that restaurant. It was so fucking easy. It was right across the street from like the this super big famous music hall or theater in St. Louis. And I would make like, if there was a play, when there was a matinee or a play or something, easily walk home with like $150, $200. And I'm like, and I never had to worry about money back then, but like I never saved any of it. And I'm sitting here like, damn, I could have like did so much more, but I had a lot of fun. I ate real good. Had a lot of fun. And the Five of Cups. Yeah, you walk away from situations that don't serve you. You use emotional intelligence to cut through people's manipulative bullshit. I feel like you, there is something, this is interesting, because I see you still walking away. Like there's people here who create burdens or stress, and I feel like you communicate effectively, and when you start to see the illusions, you have to walk away. And the Five of Cups is you having a difficult time doing it. These could be people from your family. Okay. Yeah, you could have some family members who just don't share your vision, or they don't see it for you. And that's okay. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen for you. It just means that you're not in alignment with certain people. And it can be really hard when you find out that you are not in alignment with people who you love. Like, hold on one second. Let me put this behind the thing so we get that. So let's say you are, I don't know, starting a YouTube channel, and you're talking about spiritual stuff. And let's say you have a relative who is more so under the Christian super mega, the bigger the hat, the more they love Jesus mindset. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, the church mothers, one of them could be shadow watching you, or they could possibly, be sneak hating, like where they act supportive, but they really not, for real. They just, they don't want to come off as let's just say not nice, but they're really not nice to begin with. So it could be something like that. And it's hard because you do love these people and you mean the best for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have every good intention. And it's like people just, I don't know, man. I've been called all kinds of names. It don't really matter. But you know what? I would say 99.9% of the comments that I get are positive. They're uplifting and they fill my heart with love. So the 1% of people who call me evil or whatever. What did that one lady say? That was the best. That was so. What did she say? It was like, I want you to take the top lip and your bottom lip and press them together and shut your mouth from spreading your awful lies. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I was like, okay, like, you could just like click off the video, but all right, I guess you could do that. I mean, I'm not gonna like get ignorant back with you because it's not that big of a deal. I had this one person a long time ago. This is back when I used to have a lot more videos. This one person was like, I put you on a national security no flying list. You're banned, and you like basically calling me like a TER. I can't spell. And I was like, I'm reading tarot cards on YouTube. You mean I'm a tarot reader? I'm not a tarot. Yeah. I don't. Okay. Just like weird stuff. And then you have the people who comment, oh my God, I love you so much. Your videos resonate so well with me. Like, I'm straight up crying. And like, it's like, thank you. Because like, if I got to be called a terrorist song, or I got to be, get rebuked every now and then by some cuckoo, to hear hundreds of people tell me that they care and they love me and I love them and they love what I'm doing for them, I'll take it. It just comes to territory, right? And that was the scariest part about coming on here, was having to face that fear of like, there could be people who really want to like take you down. And not like that. Get your head out the gutters. Come on, y'all. But there's some really, you don't know, people are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? People are not mentally okay. And to be a spiritual based channel, you know, that you kind of tapping into like some real cuckoo sometimes. And I feel like with you, Aries, you know, you peep something about people, you walked away from them, and I feel like you just continue to keep doing you, and like you just keep doing you, and like you're not gonna let anybody stop you right now. Period. Yeah, and here's it is, the Six of Cups. So this is definitely like, you know, walking away. You're calling in your new soul tribe, okay? That's us. That's us. We're the new soul tribe. Come on, Cosmic Gang. Cosmic Gang. Y'all, we are starting this little community. We really are, y'all. We really are starting this little community over here. I'm going to figure out how to build that community post page and do all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff I need to figure out how to do. I just figured out how to use this microphone. I've had this thing for like over 2 years. Like, I'm telling you, like, people, this is not random. Like, this is not like it's an impulsive creative shit. Like, I've been slowly practicing doing this shit. Like, I've been doing tarot for like 5 years now, okay? And I had a channel, this channel, and I deleted all my videos because I got scared that they was going to find them at work. And now I'm like, at my new place, you see him, shit. Two of Wands, exactly. The Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands. That's 12 Wands. No. You are learning how to unstick yourself from situations that don't serve you. You're not putting up with a lot of toxic shit. You're not staying in situations. The Queen of Wands here too. So hold on, Aries. We got to talk about this because we got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So not only, girl, boy, them, y'all, I just want to say I'm proud of you, because not only do you feel good with this Queen of Cups energy, I heard that like it resonated. Not only do you feel good, You look good. You look damn good. I don't know what you've been doing is, but you doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. Now I know she might look a little, a little, she ain't, maybe this ain't the best representation. Okay. She a little, little sharp chin, giving a little, looking like a little Aemon Targaryen in the face, but it's okay. It's okay. Nothing wrong with Aemon Targaryen. Good actor, very good actor. I want this hair. I want some inches. I wonder they let them keep them wigs, because if I was them, I would want to keep them wigs like that. Like, it's just something about, like, one day, y'all, I'm gonna grow. My hair gonna grow, bitch. It's gonna grow. Don't you worry about me, okay? I just want to flip my hair one time in my life. I just want to just want to know what it feels. I want to know what it feels like, and just be like, okay, I'm done. Cause I could imagine, like, that shit probably hot. Like, having all that hair on your head, I would just be like, oh, I could see myself now, because sometimes when this be like, and I'm getting my hair done today, so y'all can just hush, because it's getting done today. I got my appointment at 1, and I cannot wait. I need to start taking this shit down, but I'm gonna let her ass do that for real. She gonna get so mad. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try, but it just be like, ooh. Anyway, I just love getting my hair braided. It is so good. You ever had some? Oh my god! Like the feeling of somebody washing your head. Oh my god. Oh. There is nothing like having somebody wash your hair. Like, that shit feels so fucking good. And she put me in the sink, and she get the little, and I just be like, oh. It's not the same when you do it. It's not the same. Me doing it, I don't get it. But when she doing it, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm in heaven. Like, you. Anyway, you look good. You feel good. And the Queen of Wands. This black cat, you definitely are psychic. You definitely may have some witch in you. You may have some bruja. You may have a little bit of voodoo, a little New Orleans. You may talk to the Ifas or the Lao or whatever you do. I don't know what you do, but you do. Or you may have some Florida water underneath your bed or something. You may have a little piece of unakite or something. I don't know if this is unakite. This is African jasper, I think. But you may have something. You may have a little. Ooh, my necklaces. Oh, okay. You may have your little rose quartz. You may have a little altar or something with your ancestors. You may have a little piece of a little shop for them or something. You definitely doing something here, and you are definitely plugged the fuck in. You plugged in because you're watching me, first of all, and then you also plugged in through your bloodline. I don't know why. I just never realized this. There's like a little family crest sigil thingy in the back. So you definitely could be plugged in through your bloodline. Your ancestors could be watching you and blessing you. There's so much symbolism in these Rider-Waite tarot card decks that it's like, I never really what's the word? I don't want to say I took the time, but that's not it. I never really focused in specifically on certain decks, just because, no tea, no shade. I like these decks. I like this deck, but I like my decks that have more representation. But every now and then, I just pick a deck that I feel called to use. It's not like I have like a theme or something. It's just like, oh, I just saw these cards and they call out to them. I like these cards a lot. But there are other cards. And the reason why I don't always use these cards is because they have like this, they have like this like little metal, this little gold metal thing on the side. And then sometimes it'd be kind of hard to shuffle them and do the bridge and all that stuff. So I just like, sometimes I'm feeling like being bothered. Aries. My ears are ringing. Ringing. There is people talking up in the yes. You got some psychic gifts. You may be coming into them right now. It could be centered around your empathy. You could be gaining more empathy for the world, for people in general. You may find yourself feeling very emotional here coming up. The Eight of Swords, I feel like your powers are gonna like expand, like your third eye, your chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye could just start to like get flooded and inundated with light messages. You start could be having like weird dreams, all that kind of stuff, and it could lead. Here's the thing though: when we go through spiritual awakenings, everyone thinks it's like kumbaya, ha ha ha, yum 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 yum, like namaste all day, every fucking day, and it's not, because part of a spiritual awakening is doing shadow work, and shadow work is looking at the parts of yourself that you deny, repress, or reject. But those are parts of you that are still parts of you. You can't get rid of them. But there's like shame and guilt and stuff around them. And it doesn't even have to be like big stuff. It could just be like little stuff, like feeling of unworthiness, feeling of like even just like little things like, man, like one that I don't feel like I deserve to be happy. That was something that I had to overcome that shit when I was, and I remember early in my college years, I'll never forget this story. I was talking to one of my fraternity brothers. His name was Joe. And we were just talking, like, and I just said, yeah, sometimes I just don't feel like I deserve to be happy. And I don't even know what the conversation was about regarding that. But he was like, that's stupid. And he just said it so nonchalantly. And I just remember, like, 15 years ago, I was like, fuck you. Like, you're right, though. I mean, you're right. That is stupid. But it was like, wow, it must be nice to have grown up in, like, an environment where, like, you didn't feel like you had to feel shame for certain things. And, like, if you all don't know this, but I'll go ahead and tell you right now. So I'm the oldest of 6. 3 on my mom's side, 3 on my dad's side, right? So I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. Well, we all, on my mom's side, we all have different dads. So I got to like go and visit my dad on the weekends and stuff. And like, I remember, and I don't think they meant this in a bad way, but like my grandma on my mom's side, she would say like, oh, well, at least you get to see your dad and you get to be around your dad and you have your dad in your life. And I don't think she meant it to be like, negative. But what she didn't know was like, I took that as like, I have something that my other brothers don't. And I remember one time, it was during Christmas, I had wrote a letter to my mom because we struggled a lot financially. Like it wasn't like we were financially stable. There was a lot of moving around, and there were times where we didn't have everything we needed, and stuff like that. And my dad was a little more financially stable, but I always stuck it out with my mom because I was the oldest, and I felt like I need to be here to help and protect my little brothers and sisters. And this is before my sister was born on my mom's side. We're like 12 years apart. So I think I was like 8 years old, and I had written a letter to my mom. It was around Christmas time, and I had written, basically, it was a letter that was like, don't worry, don't get me anything for Christmas. I want you to make sure that you get Sean, my brothers Sean and Jordan. I love you. I want you guys to get them. I want you to get them Christmas gifts, and don't worry about me because I'll get stuff on my dad's side, right? And I gave that letter to my mom, and I don't know if she was like embarrassed by it or something, but she was like, oh, don't worry about that, man. I'm gonna get you what you want. I'm gonna get you some stuff. And I just remember, even as like a kid, like sometimes kids don't really have a good concept of like how much things cost and stuff. So, like for example, my nephew, he wants the whole world. He wants to go. He wants so much stuff, and he doesn't understand that like, there's financial restraints when it comes to certain things, and also like you can't and this it's not my place to say this, but I'm like, y'all can't just be giving this boy everything he asked for. Like, he is 10 years old. He needs to understand the value of hard work and money. And I just don't agree with people giving their kids everything they ask for. I don't think that makes up for your childhood, and I don't think it really helps them understand ethics of like hard work. And not that we have to work hard, because that was some bullshit, but you do need to be able to work hard and be able to go and work for what you want in life, and not just expect someone to hand you stuff. And that's a lot of my concern, especially with like these, we're not going to even go there, but there's certain people who live under this entitlement mindset, and I'm not one of those people. But I just remember writing that letter because I had felt so much shame around something that isn't shameful, right? So like, I say all that to say this, that as you expand, you could find like there are things that you may have held on to that you thought were negative, but they're really a positive thing, right? So it's like spinning your point of view about shit is what I'm seeing you having to go through. Like, oh, Aries, you're so aggressive and you're so like tough, and but it's like, you're not aggressive and you're not tough. You know how to stand up for yourself, and that translates to you being a protector, and it translates to you being able to be there and show up for the ones that you love, the people who sometimes struggle with setting boundaries. And maybe because you have such good boundaries, you can recognize when other people have porous boundaries, and you can say, hey, you need to stop acting like that. Because you know how you ain't gonna say it to them nicely. You're gonna say it kind of nicely, but it's still Aries, so it's gonna have a little roughness to it. The Lovers here. Yeah. To me, this is more about you coming into alignment with yourself and your higher self, walking in faith, walking in nature, and practicing positivity and love and light, and also understand that there is a space and there is a place for darkness. Like, darkness is not necessarily evil. Without the contrast, we cannot know the light. So we can't just be all, light, blessings. Like, like when people get in my comment section, they want to say some ignorant shit. Yeah, I want to pop off on their ass. Yeah, I want to cuss you out. But I don't. Not publicly. I don't wish you bad. I don't wish you anything. But I'm still very much a human, and I'm still very much able to go off on a motherfucker. If they want to really, really, really want to go there, we can do that. I choose not to. I would like not to, but I can. The Eight of Cups here. I feel like it's harder for these people to let you go than it is for you to let them go, because they see you as someone who is, like these people. Ooh, shit. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. These people are really sad about having to let you go. These people really didn't want to let you go. You could have emasculated the fuck out of somebody here. This could be a job. This could be because you are, and there you are again, the King of Cups. So not only, and that's the Lovers too here, you embody your feminine and your masculine energy here. They see you as somebody who is emotionally stable, emotionally secure, and you're not going to take shit from nobody. And the Eight of Cups is them having to walk away with their fucking tail tucked between their legs, or however that expression goes. I don't feel like you, it's not easy for you, but listen, the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups are very similar cards in regards to what they express. The Five of Cups is more so of like the sadness and grief around the subject. The Eight of Cups is really having to like move away from it, having to walk away from it. And these people are realizing that, like, y'all are on two different paths, and you don't really have to walk away from anybody. They just feel like they can't come towards you. Yeah. And it's an inner battle you're gonna, it's damn. Fives also represent change. So you got two fives. This is you changing and like you embracing that. And it's gonna be, is it gonna get See, y'all be doing too much. Not you, I'm talking about the computer. This is a long video, guys. It's okay though. I love you. You have to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve you because you have to start what you finish. And you're meant to do some great shit right here. With the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, we got the King of Wands. We have both the King and the Queen of Cups and Wands. So this is about you balancing your actions and your emotions and being in your feminine and your masculine. Because they see you got two of the queens and they got the king and the queen, or the two kings up here in their reading. So this could be a masculine energy here. And this King of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, her foot is melding into the water, or this one is, right? And then this guy, his foot is on the platform still, and this one is dry. So I feel like they see you as maybe being a little more distant from your emotions than you see yourself as. They see, which makes sense because you are the one that's focusing on you. They're focusing on you as well instead of focusing on themselves. This King of Wands energy is like this person sees you as like indecisive. Like they don't understand what you're doing, and it's throwing these people off. Like it's throwing them off. Like your actions, the way you're moving, the way you're behaving, is throwing people off because it's like they said, like you switched up on them, but you had to because you have to. You're being called to a higher destiny here with the Lovers and the Eight of Swords, and you may not see it right away. All the things that you are doing, it may not seem like they make sense, like the new job or the new whatever, leaving this situation behind, getting rid of this old patterns of toxicity, or people who are just. And I'm going to try to get away from calling people toxic because I don't think that that's fair to call other people toxic, because how one person you know what, never mind, because some people are toxic, fuck it. I was trying to be light, I was trying to be higher than, but nah, bitch, some people just need to just stay the fuck out my way. And that's very much to see, that's my Venus and Aries coming out. Nah, fuck all that. Some bitches just need to get the fuck up out my way. And if you can't wish me well, get the fuck up out my way. And that's exactly what you was doing. You're not here for me, then you need to just go on about your business, player, because I'm not fucking with you. And that's pretty much how you are. Like, and it's not even like no tea, no shade. It's not even like, damn, like, it's not even like from a place of hate, jealousy. It's just like, you don't really fuck with me, so don't act like you fuck with me. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And that's just it. It ain't got to be nothing negative. I ain't got to sit up and talk about your ass all day. Bitch, I don't talk about you. I don't sit up and talk about people I don't fuck with. I don't sit up and talk about old friend who stopped talking to me when I got a new job. I mean, I kind of just did, but I don't go around, we have plenty of mutual friends, and I don't go around telling people what the fuck happened. I told them one time what was up, how me and you was not talking. I don't have to keep bringing your name up, bitch, because I don't care. Because when I block your ass, I blocked your ass, and I'm fucking done. Like, I still love you. I still wish the best for you. Like I said, here's Queen of Cups. Yes, I still love you, friend. I still love you. I know your birthday coming up. I hope you have a really good birthday. I love you, friend. Birthday in a couple days, I think. See, I still remember shit like that. But I'm not finna sit up here and, like, kiss your ass and beg you to be my friend no more. Fuck all that. I'm gonna love your ass from afar, bitch. And I hope you do well. And I want you and your kids and your family to do really well in life. I really fucking do, from the bottom of my heart. I fucking mean that. But if you can't be a part of my journey, then you can't be a part of my journey. And that's just how the fuck it is. And so this little Five of Wands and this little sadness that I have right now, or I'm gonna experience, because don't forget, when I said Sun, Mercury, Moon, look like I said Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is my Venus. Okay? So when I be doing these readings, I'm reading myself, for real. Now, Clark, that too. Okay. But there's a lot of, I kind of went there, didn't I? See? But at the end of the day, you're being called to a higher destiny, and it's going to make certain people uncomfortable, and that's a they problem. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? I think you understand what I'm saying. Don't fight with nobody, and don't fight these feelings. If it's time for a hoe to go, it's time for a hoe to go. Because what Mel Robbins say, let them. Let them. Okay? Which is kind of like what Tyler Perry said. And also, let that shit go. So, anyway, we're going to get Let them. If somebody don't like what you do, let them. You don't gotta explain yourself to nobody. You don't have to explain how and why you got to this part in your journey. Why you not fucking with them? Girl, when you put in your 2 weeks, all you gotta do is say, "I'm not gonna be here." And sometimes, we start over explaining shit, I ain't gotta tell you shit, bitch. I'm not gonna be here because I'm not gonna be here. When my old job asked me, "Where you going?" Don't fucking worry about where I'm going. Not here. See, because now you trying to sabotage and wish bad on me. The fuck was that? Is that the shower? Something in the shower fell? Anyway, that's my time. That's my time. It's time to go because shit start falling and shit. I don't play them games. Where my sage at, girl? Oh shit, I'm on the stage. Anyway, y'all. Yep, time to go. But don't let people's negativities or what you perceive as their negative thoughts impact your future, because first of all, what God has made for you is already here for you, and can't no motherfucker take that shit from you. If you don't hear nothing else I say, don't ever think that somebody has the power to take what God has given to you away from you. I used to think that people could steal my powers from me. I used to think that people could destiny swap and all this shit. I'm not a fan of no destiny swap, because girl, if you want to take my destiny, good luck. Because too much is given, much is required, bitch. And it is hard to be me. If you think you can handle what I have to deal with, come on, take it. I would love to see another nigga try it. Come on, bitch. Take this off my hand for a couple of days. Let me go live my bestest life. Let me go out and be thodding and bopping again. I can't even have a good goddamn little without the karmic, because when you become more enlightened, you get your karma faster. You can't just be doing other shit. You can't just be fucking on married men and shit. Not that I'm doing that kind of stuff. But you get your karma faster because you know better, and when you know better, you do better. Supposedly, that's what they said is. That's what they have said. But sometimes, you want to go back to the streets. You want to go back to the streets. You want to poke your head into the bar. You want to see what everybody else is watching. Ooh, now why can't I watch the T channels and Shade Room all day and sit up in that vibration? Because it's not for me. I can't sit up and smoke blunt weed with my friends and drink liquor all day. Well, I can't do all that shit. I am called to a different path, one that requires me to be in a different vibration. Yeah, I want to just sit around and fuck around and talk about people and like, oh yeah, you see, and then sometimes I don't. I want to watch uplifting spiritual videos. I don't want to see people fighting on reality TV shows. That does not help me. That's not for my higher good. That does not bring joy. It does not sparkle. But every now and then I miss my ratchet friends. I want to kick it with them. I want to go, get I want to go out and just be, promiscuous and do shit. You think I like sitting at home every fucking night? And can I? Yeah, I can go out every now and then. Every now and then I can go out. I can go to the, the clubs and the dungeon rooms and stuff like that. And, I ain't saying no Diddy shit or nothing like that. But, once you start to get to a new spiritual, I don't even want to say spiritual class because that sounds like elitism, and I'm definitely not here for elitism. But once you start getting into your spiritual journey, you just naturally start to separate yourself from things that no longer serve you. And sometimes it does feel kind of like, damn. But once you've seen the other side, once you've popped your head from this world and you've peeped that there is something different, there is something out here, there is something beyond what we can see, touch, feel, smell, and feel. There is a sixth dimension, sense, whatever. Okay? My ears are ringing constantly. This shit used to drive me crazy. I thought I was literally going fucking psycho. Yeah, I literally believed that I was psychotic. I had psychosis because this happened after a really bad, really bad episodes with some pretty hard substances, okay? And I've been off that stuff. But I thought I was fucking crazy. I thought I had permanently damaged myself. And I went to go see somebody, and they told me that I needed to let that guilt and shit go from doing that stuff, because it's I'm not a bad person because of that life. I was supposed to maybe, like, I don't know. I don't want to get into all that, but like I just, that shit used to drive me crazy. Do you know what it's like to constantly have like a ringing sound in your ears? It sounds like tinnitus, right? Oh, maybe it's tinnitus. It wasn't like that. It was so different. It wasn't like just one sound. They was tunes, and they clairaudient, clairaudience. Okay, I'm a clairaudient. Look it up. All right, y'all. I was supposed to get off and go investigate that sound like 5 minutes ago, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I love you guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Click in the description box and sign up for a reading. Go to my Google Calendar. Get on the schedule. If you don't want to do a Google Meet, shoot me an email and say, hey, can we do like a FaceTime, or hell, I can even record a pre-recorded video for you, and I'll just be like, hi, whatever your name is, and just, you know, timestamp and everything on that shit so you can see it. Whatever works for you. I'm here to service you all. Ooh, you know what I mean. Have a good one. I love you guys. Be safe, drink water, and peace.